Hello, Tim from Fairplay Now on the 12th of October 2021, and I've just got in from work, just had a shower and I am knackered, but I've got some interesting observations because the place I was working in, there was this lady there, very chatty lady, and during the course of the day she had a number of sort of people around to visit her, and they were chatting away and I was kind of working right by them, so I couldn't help but overhear what they were saying. And the thing is this lady is about to go on holiday to a very nice hot country along with her family. I think they're going off literally in the next few days, and which you'd think would be fantastic, really nice. And you might also be thinking, oh, you know, it's all right for some because, well, let's face it, at the moment that's a privilege for the people who have had the double V. I think it's considerably harder for the likes of us to do anything like that, but even for her it just sounds like a nightmare. The hoops you've got to jump through is ridiculous, and they've got to have the old test, one of those, and you can't do it too soon before you go. You can't do it a week early or anything like that. You have to do it within whatever it is, sort of 48 hours, 72 hours of flying, and then you get your sort of result back, hopefully negative, which if you're a family of four, the chances of you all being sort of negative is diminished, I'd have thought. And I think she and her family are literally going to go and spend the night in a hotel near the airport, because they've got an early flight in the morning, and they're not going to get the result until the evening when they're in the hotel. So can you imagine it? You're sort of, you know, looking forward to your holiday, but you can't look forward to it 100% because you're on tenterhooks. You know, is this thing going to happen, or are we going to get a bad result and have to cancel? And then I don't know what happens, and hopefully you'd get your money back, or be able to rebook the holiday later on at some stage. But what a nightmare. And then you've got the whole thing, of course, of, you know, what happens if something the government deems the country you've gone to be a bad one, and then you've got to quarantine. And I'm not sure if that's still the case actually, but if that restriction's still in place. But anyway, you know, you've just got so many things hanging over your head. And she was having to ring up someone this morning, and she was literally on the phone for about an hour waiting to get through to chase something up, and the whole thing is just such a load of hard work. You know, you just need to go on holiday to recover from all the sort of booking of the holiday and all the stuff you have to do before going. So you have to ask yourself, is it really worth going? I don't think I'll be going anywhere, even if I could. I don't think I'd want to until all this nonsense is thoroughly sorted out. But anyway, she was talking to, I think, another sort of person who came round. She was talking to them, and one good bit of news is that they're obviously talking about the V for her sort of kids, who are fairly young, not really young, but not sort of terribly old either. And she was thankfully saying, no, I think we're going to wait. Sort of, we don't want to do the kids at the moment. You know, we're going to wait for the 2 or 3 years that it normally takes for these things to kind of be properly evaluated. And I thought, thank heavens, you know, let's hope that sentiment is repeated all the way up and down the country. And I certainly hope so. And that was a good bit of news to my music to my ears, should I say. So it's so good to hear. But it does beg the question, doesn't it, that you know, if she doesn't want to chance her arm as far as her kids are concerned, why did she chance her arm as far as her own body was concerned? But there you go. I mean, who am I to judge these things? I'm just here to observe and report on what I see, really, and that's what I saw today. But yeah, it is quite interesting. But yeah, they're sort of talking, because a couple of the people she had round were also, I think, just back from holidays, and they were talking about sort of tests and all the hoops and hurdles that you have to go through. And I just thought, oh, what a nightmare! You know, would you really want to do that? But anyway. Hopefully we'll be able to sort of travel again before too long, without any of the nonsense, just with the usual nonsense, shall we say, before early 2020, and without all the extra nonsense. But with that in mind, I've got a very interesting video which I'll be introducing in another video later on, but I'm going to just get this one uploaded first, and then I'll sort of come back with another video for you. But I think you'll want to watch that one, because it is very, very interesting indeed. But yeah, I am just going to relax. My back is aching. I was sort of lifting far too much heavy stuff today, and which isn't great, seeing as I'm in my late 50s really, and the back's not the cleverest in the world. But hey ho, got to get out there and got to earn the money. So I'll leave it there for now. Tim from Fair Play Now, thanks for watching.